How y'all doing? It's Tru7h, and it's another episode of Tru7h. And Tru7h, I'm going to talk about the number 7 today in numerology. My life path number is a 7, so I can give information basically based on if your life path is a 7 and the vibration of 7 and what that number means and what it does for us. 7 is the loner, 7 is about the mystics, 7 is about the esoteric, 7 is about using psychic energy for manipulation. 7 is about finding the mysteries of the world. 7 is about digging into the darkness and uncovering hidden truths. 7 is, like I said, the mysticism number, the magic, the magician number. 7 resonates with Aryan energy. It resonates with Aries because it's a mystic sign, pure energy, um, coming from the unknown and sprouting out to about like flame, like how that conjuring even happened. 7 is 7 correlates with the Virgo, the Libra, a little bit of Libra, Virgo, Aries, just somewhat Pisces too, because Pisces right before Aries, before Aries. So usually these signs are more into the mystical elements of life, or even the psychic elements. 7 is a not a higher octane of 11, but 7 within the mystical energy, spiritual aspect is even higher than the 11, and somewhat different from the 22, but channels more is more about the mystical crafts. Usually, basically, your shamans, your monks, all these have a 7 somewhere within their numerology chart because it has to do with being with self and studying the mystic and studying the unknown and understanding it. And you honestly have to be alone until because you dabble within yourself more. So that's touching on the 7 energy. And then 7-Eleven, the store 7-Eleven. So it's no coincidence. I've talked about coincidence already. There's no such thing as coincidence. There's no coincidence that 7-Eleven is a store. What 7-Eleven means. People are die every 7 seconds and are born every 11 seconds. This way, it comes to life and death and things. Those things don't matter and those things aren't real. They are a reality, but you don't die. You never don't die. You just keep going. Energy is not destroyed or created or transferred. So when we get into the subject matter of speaking on 7-Eleven, someone dies every 7 seconds. Someone is born every 11 seconds. That's what someone just died now. I ain't got to count to 11. Someone's born now. It's always happening. So that's honestly, that's a shamanistic, that's a higher conscious being understanding. And that honestly brings down fear because honestly, it's another drought of fear that goes in context to it. But it is known, and your manifested body is temporary. You can extend it as long as you want, but due to times and this time being what it is now, it's going to be way less temporary now because as I said, this is hell. As soon as you're born into it, your body is fighting. Your body is very strong and naturally, and that's for many reasons I won't go into right now. But your body is already strong. I don't know if I can. Your body is already strong, so as you come into this plane, it is already fending for itself and defending itself, and so many chemicals, other things are deteriorating it as it's already growing. So you have many things going only due to your will and your personal practice, what you're studying, what you know, to keep it from deteriorating your body at a fast rate. You do them, and that goes into what you eat, the exercises, the places you're at, many things. I won't get too far off in that. So it goes in. Okay, what was I saying? 7, yeah, 7. It goes into all of that. When it comes to being a being within the 7 energy, these people are naturally always going to, like I said, look for the uncovering of the truth, their personal truths, whether it be the truth of the matter or not. These people are always they're going to have a mystical or be intrigued with occult knowledge in general because they come in with the knowing, like I said, that spontaneous energy. It's like, damn, how does fire work? And how does this go? And 7s are usually magicians. They're going to understand how things work and know how to mold and uh, understand the illusion. Like me speaking as a kid, I grew up. It's weird before I even studied and knew the definitions of all these things. As a kid, I studied magic growing up, and just learning and wanting to. And magic and mysticism are two different things. But even starting out with the baseline understanding, magic is, oh, I can shift someone's focus somewhere else and make them think and know that something happened that cannot possibly happen, but know that I know what happened, but they don't know what happened, and they believe it, and I am shifting their focus, which is what's going on in life in general. Shifting of focus. Watching TV can get you on focus, maybe seeing a aircraft picking up something. It's that simple along lines with magic and how mysticism is the undertone of that, and they're two different things. But from there, it's just so much, so exciting. Me being a seven, and me obviously being in a spiritual lifestyles now, as y'all can even witness, and many people who know me are like, yeah, he's obviously has that essence about him. That's the vibration of that number. And this goes into, okay, to answer how numbers and that stuff pop up, how the seven pops up within me. It's it's nurture wise, and it's also natural wise, because when you form as a spirit, that energy has to materialize into numbers and whatnot. Those numbers are measurements, and then due to numerology, the first thing you do these add and subtract, they still going to equal out to a single digit due to the numerical formula system that you use, which what math is even derived off of and has come to be, and where it started. So you have to understand, within the matrix being built, they have to transmute into numbers, which goes into the matrix and symbols and everything. And through those symbols, they manifest into the meaning of what they are. So, me, as I said, go back to me formulating in the womb, and the measurement to the T coming out even within the Fibonacci code. Y'all can look up Fibonacci code on Google or YouTube, where they have many information on it. It tells you how it connects into birth and creation and everything. Everything's Fibonacci. The pi sign, even the pi sign is also a. I wish I had my board out here, but the pi, I can draw y'all. The pi sign is also a symbol used in many other things. The house, to create a house, a foundation, a body, a temple. So when you study these things, I'm going to help you along the way within this lifetime for years and years, understand these things so you can start molding and manifesting your reality, what you want it to be happy. Because no matter what the reality is going on with all the battles that we can't even see, and war on this plane is so minute, it's so small. It's just the illusion. You guys have to know that. That's why it starts with thyself. And when you start with self, you begin to understand these things, and you can concentrate more on yourself. And then with other conscious beings and control the mass consciousness, you can begin to shift the reality of how the world sees it in the end. And with this higher beings of other things knowing that, that's how they can control you with their magic. And it's that simple. It's all understanding frequencies. So I'm gonna further on get into teaching you that, with me being a seven and finding this stuff out and telling you. But in this video, and I'm probably going to go inside now. I'll probably continue another subject more with palmistry and more, a whole lot more. But thank you guys for listening, and I really do appreciate you guys, because if you would understand anything about me, this is my life's purpose, and I will. Oh yeah, since I've learned a lot of things from mystery schools and all this stuff. And for people who are wanting to learn how to do magic, if you want to learn simple magic, or if you want to learn mysticism, I'm going to do videos telling you to focus on how to control your reality. And when you want to focus and know that controlling your reality is working, and to see the evidence in front of your eyes and see, and it's all about believing. In the end, it's about believing. That's all I can say to conjure up words for you to understand. Um, I'm going to do videos of techniques you can do with controlling fire, controlling water, controlling earth, without even touching it, only with your mind and with your who you are and the energies that you have. And there's many different techniques you can do due to your genetic makeup and what's more closer and tapping into your chemistry, whether it being playing certain games. I'll just let you know. But y'all, thanks for listening, man. All right, yeah.